Securing B. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Securing Bravo. Securing B. Securing B. B locked down. We pull forward.
I don't know about you guys, but that first death had me thinking this was going to be a really bad game. If you're really paying attention, in fast mode, that person just appeared out of nowhere. And look at these dorks having a triple circle jerk. That guy just came out of nowhere, and then I was just dead. And when you slow it down in slow motion, that guy is still just appears out of nowhere and drops my ass. And I'm thinking, oh, this is not going to be a good game. But I turned it around a little bit. This is a 6v6 domination on Plaza. And I'll tell you right now, it is tough to play this game solo. I think it's toughest to play this game solo than any other Call of Duty. But it turns out right in this game. The other guys on the other guys, the people on the other team are pretty young. And they're not very good. They were not very happy with me. But it was still a pretty fun game. But anyway, I'm usually pretty positive on my channel. I have my Staying Positive series. I like to talk about what games got right in their aspects, their weapons, their balancing, whatever. And I'm going to change things up a little bit. And I don't want this to be negative or anything. I'm going to talk about what Black Ops 2 got wrong. I don't really ever talk about things like this, but like I said, I just want to mix it up a little bit. And I'm just going to kind of do like a top 5 thing, what I think they got wrong. And again, it's just my opinions. I'm not right, I'm not wrong, they're just my opinions. You guys feel free to share your opinions as well. And I saw my teammate's name, I didn't know that guy was in there. But anyway, I'm going to start it off with, and they're not going to be any specific order otherwise, or I guess I will say the worst thing last. But I'm going to start out with the target finder. I wasn't really that annoyed with the target finder at first, but obviously more and more people are using it. It's just, I'm going to go out on a limb here, it is the cheapest addition to the Call of Duty series since the SITREP Pro patch in Modern Warfare 3, and probably a top 3 cheap addition in Call of Duty history. It promotes camping, promotes non-movement. I swear the thing has like auto aim on it. I've never put it on a weapon, but I picked it up and I've used it in a gun game, and it is just insane how good that thing is. Wings of Redemption, I mean, he made a good point on Twitter today. He said, well, it's good for getting campers out of their holes too, which I guess it is, but I think for the most part it's just used by campers. And it's a very low skill attachment, and it's also not helping anybody get better, which is what they're always talking about, what they're trying to do. And I think I'm just going to do my top 3, because there's so many things that I could talk about, obviously, and I want you guys to add whatever I don't cover in the comments. But these are just my top 3 things, we'll call them. The next thing is definitely the map layouts. Having a box or a barrel or something eye height on every single corner really brought out the head glitching in this game. Really brought out the fact that your soldier's eyes are about a foot above your head, and that your weapon does not need to be above cover in order to use it. I don't really mind the layouts of the maps, but having things on every corner and having everything at eye level was definitely set up for competitive. And I'll kind of tie those two in together. This game was geared towards 1% of the community, and I don't really think the developers did that the right way. I don't think it should have been geared towards 1% of the community. So between the maps and having the game geared towards 1% of the community, the competitive community, I don't really think that worked out too well. And I guess the last thing I'll touch on is the Pick 10. As much as I like the Pick 10, it definitely needs some tweaks. I mean, who's going to pick a concussion grenade over the completely powerful pistols in this game? And there's the problem, is that they made the pistol so powerful to be worth a point. Because if the pistols were not powerful, nobody would pick them over something else in the Pick 10 system, whether it's an attachment or whatever. So, I've talked about that with Thunder before. They had to make them powerful. I mean, you can dominate a game with just a pistol, and that was in order to make it worth a point in the pick 10, but then it kind of messed up the weapon balance and some of the perk balance. But anyway, I guess those are my 3 things. I know I could go on for a long time. I still think this is a great game. I still think they got a lot of things right. Obviously, connection is the biggest issue. I don't even need to talk about that. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, what your top things are that they got wrong. Try and keep it constructive, I guess, if you can. And as always, thanks for watching. Later.